Yo, what is up boys, my name is Verga Mike and today we're VOD reviewing Skye and Skrull. They are absolutely insane at the game. A couple of weeks ago they got first place in the Unreal Cup and now they got first place in the Duo Victory Cup, dropping a 50 bomb. A 46 kill win, you know how insane that is. But what's even more impressive is how they performed in high elo, because they got a 5th place and 11th place and 2 9 kill wins in a row. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment W VODs and enjoy this video. I don't even know if Skrull is the fragger, but his aim is just insane. Like, he just kills Pixie mid-air. Well, that is how you win the off spawns. Now he has to res, he's gonna waste time, they can push in. Yeah, he's instantly pushing, which is really good. Maybe a bit lucky that he found a launch pad to close the distance quick, but he could have gotten a crash pad or anything. Yeah, nice. Confident to take this. Ooh, he actually dies, but of course we have Skye there. Luckily Skye is helping out. It's really good. Like, these two players, they work so well together. That's what I've noticed in all of these games. Most players don't have good chemistry, and they could have been in that exact same situation and died because they're not playing together. Now in this game they do die off spawn. It's their first game actually. Even the best of us can die sometimes and make some mistakes, so we'll see what happens. Skrull pushes in. Oh, Skye is already fighting. Wait a second. Okay, he got a knock. He's chilling. Okay, Skrull got this kid 1 HP. There's actually quite a lot of people right now in Boulevard or Battlewood. Oh, he gets beamed from long range. Okay, and where's Skye? Skye is not really with him, you know? Might have been a bit of a problem there. Okay, so he landed north side, but he just pushed in quickly. I guess, yeah, sticking together a bit more and then, yeah, maybe he made like one little mistake on this rooftop where he can't build. Right? He can't build there, that's the reason why he died. Oh my, what a beam as well. Well, GG. Okay, so right here, crash pad straight to Jonas. Crash pad's on his head. That is a confidence play, you know? Oh wait, Skye is already on him. Okay. Wait, so these kids are split up and Skye is aware of that. He's like, yeah, these teams are split up. Yeah, if you can take a 1v2, that would be amazing. Oh, Skye almost gets a pump off, but once again, they're together here. If they were not together, they would have died and they would have lost this game. But Skrull, with a good crash pad play, gets the kill. And now he takes the 1v1 against that other kid. Yeah, Skrull is such a good fighter. And he can also bait the res or something. Oh, what a play, what a play. He's just sitting in this cone. Yeah, you just know it's gonna work out. Oh, he does miss the pump. That was actually very close. Yeah, he should have hit that pump. But, he gets the kill, he gets the job done. Now in the mid game it seems like they're just not making any mistakes, making sure they're going into the end game as stacked as possible, not losing any heals, not losing any mats, not getting tagged. Now they're reusing crash pads, so they're not gonna carry the crash pads. Apparently their choice is still the wingsuit item. Nice, and they boxed up exactly at the X. I've told you, like, the X is like a spot some pros intentionally go to access this dead side. Now they're sitting here, waiting for this team. It's actually a good refresh opportunity. They don't really need it, but you know, some free kills would be nice. Now zone pool's max distance, and what they have to realize, and they probably do, is that this is dead side. Like, the whole congestion is at this side, of course. This part right here was in Storm before, so there's probably not gonna be many players. And if they want to make this rotate, they should just, yeah, either go fully around, or they can even just like hug this side right here. As long as they don't go back into the congested side. Yeah, so following this team would be a pretty decent idea. Maybe at this point they could also white line this. Okay, they decided to follow this team. Exactly, now we're showing the brains. Because they are good at fighting, but they're also good at winning games. Now I have noticed that the Duo Victory Cups haven't been as stacked lately. Like, they used to be way more stacked, and I'm not sure why. But I do expect that the FNCS trial is going to be a lot more stacked. And if that's the case, then in the mid game, I don't know what this is, but in the mid game, just dancing on top of a balloon. Nice play. There you go, the two best players in the lobby, just standing on top of this balloon, doing nothing, dancing. But anyways, as I was saying, I do think for the mid game it's pretty important that you don't get tagged, because you'll lose a lot of surge. So just overbuild as much as possible, try to avoid players, and you should be good. Now they're actually using this as a mobility item, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's free mobility. I haven't seen many people use this play. I've seen one guy do this in the solo cash cup. But it seems to be working out. They're going straight to center zone. Okay, so they have the best mid-game strategy imaginable. They're just dancing on top of a balloon. And then eventually they claim a very good position on top of this hill. And then they build quite a bit of a base on top of this hill. And every now and then they're looking for some surge. And that's it for the mid-game. Now they are absolutely stacked going into the endgame. Catching a nice timing with the wingsuit. Going as soon as zone expands. Like as soon as zone expands, that's when most people start to rotate. That's why it's usually a decent timing. Nice, making sure to box up middle towards this congested side right here. Boxing up brick in these zones is often not my recommendation. Because this is basically the zone where most people will try to pre-edit on you, you know? If you're boxed up in middle, it's a bit harder. I'm also assuming that Skrull is also looking for a pre-edit play right here. Now, splitting mats. Splitting mats fully? Okay, interesting. They're going... Okay, so they're one of the first to rotate. Sliding downhill, nice play. They build up some layers as well, because it pulls all the way uphill. That is actually interesting. So they are one of the few people that are already front side of zone, on top of this hill. Everyone else still has to struggle. I'm not sure if they play for height, but we'll see. Oh, that kid is one. Okay, I'm not sure why they are so split the whole time. Yeah, okay, now he's regrouping. It's fine. As long as you regroup, it's fine usually. But you would rather not get split in endgames. Because once again, if you work together as a team, everything will work out a lot better. Now, something is telling me they want to claim low ground. They're playing very low layers, just tarping a bit. This time, Sky has all of the mats, the hard mats. Skrull's looking for a refresh. Yeah, they kind of need it at this point. Yeah, they are hard looking for a refresh every now and then. Okay, he finds a kill right here. Nice. Decent builds. Another kill. That is probably Siphon mats. Okay. They have a decent amount of builds. They can still continue to tarp. They are playing this low ground right here. Now, if you play low ground, one of the most important things is to stay ahead, as you probably know. Because if someone cuts you off on low ground, front side, then, you know, you kind of lost it. They have to go over the top of them, or maybe around them, but it's scuffed. Nice. They get some kills. Let's see, is that decent builds? Like, the thing is, like, the later on in the game you get refreshes, the more scuffed they are likely to be. Oh my. They didn't get a big refresh, like, before the end game. So most of these refreshes give them decent builds, but not that great. This was actually a pretty nice one. So I didn't even know that they were a low ground team. Maybe they're not, but they're playing low ground this game. They're playing it well. They're being super aggressive for kills right now. I don't know. I mean, I know why, because they're so good at the game, you know? And these refreshes are actually needed. Yeah, they just played low ground very well. Now it pulls uphill. I noticed that they are super aware of the hills around them. Which is pretty important if you play low ground, because if it pulls up like this, you know, like they're tanking for it right now to go up right before, so they don't get suffocated or something. That is how you know they have had some practice. Now it pulls back through all of these builds, so they have to keep replacing stuff. They're replacing every top, which I've seen. So they replace the top in every box right here, in case this team goes through their old builds and they have like the double edits. It's actually very smart. Don't need to replace the cone because it's just a waste of builds. Using some of their final builds. Let's see Sky. Okay, he still has 18 builds. Now they can decide to fight, you know, like they have to do something maybe. Sky does have some heal off. Because they do win this game. Pretty impressive. From low ground. Okay, it's a 1v2 situation right now. Skrull is probably gonna go up. Oh, this guy drops down. Okay, nice. He wins this. GG. Now, I do wonder if they claim low ground once again in this game. This zone, in these zones, they are playing so well. It is not uncommon for them to use dead side in this zone. This 8th zone. First moving, kinda. Now, they do build up. Quite a high layer. They might play for height. We'll see. Oh my. Yeah, that is their kill. Nice. I'm not sure if they're trying to chase those kills or not, but did they actually land on height? Yeah, they do. Okay, so they do play for height in this game. Now let's see. They haven't invested any mats, basically. Like, you see how stacked they are? 1000 builds and 127. So they're only really taking height if they are in a really good position for it, it seems. And when it seems free. Now they're going for a drop-down play, which could work out. Oh my. I mean, if this team is not aware of them, that would be really bad. Okay, they did drop down quite a bit and connected. That's fine. Okay, so they decided to drop. They instantly got a pre-edit for this team right next to them. Nice. Okay, they got the wall. They both dropped down somehow. All good. They still have quite a decent amount of builds. Now let's see Scroll. He's gonna find a kill very soon. Finds a kill right here. Kid sitting there. Nice. Probably Siphon mats only though. Okay. Ooh. That was a little scuffed on the rotate, like on the zone swap right there. Zone pulled opposite direction. Yeah, and Scroll, I don't know how he does it, bro. On 14 HP. Finds the time to pop a mini as well. And get back all the way to Scroll. Oh, Scroll claimed height right here. I have no idea what happened to height. Let's see, maybe Scroll got a kill. I mean Sky. Maybe Sky got a kill. Let's see. Ah, you got this kill right here. Ooh. Mythic Pump, nice. Yeah, it was a little scuffed. Like, they both looked for refreshes right before Zone started expanding again. Not sure how Sky claimed height already. Oh. He just wingsuited up. Noticed, okay. There's no team. Not sure how that happened. I do think it's interesting to see what happens on height real quick. Because it seems like these kids were fighting for height, but like there's, I don't know why they dropped. Shark is high ground right now in Venom. Oh, one of them goes down. Oh my. Wait, what? Vico goes up now. And they get shot. Oh, he gets spotted. Wow. Okay. I don't really understand how nobody went for height. Vico killed Warrior, his teammate went down, so he's not playing for height now. Oh, and that is the time that Sky took height. Well, maybe it was just perfect timing, I guess. Ooh, Sky actually went down. But Atlantic Scroll got the kill on Malabuka, and he gets the win. Yo boys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Quick shout out to Fortnite Academy, where you'll find more structured courses on how to improve in the game. If you want to check it out, then click the first link in the description. Now have a great day boys, keep grinding, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!